Alright, so I'm going to mount my wing mount. I'm using the HPI wing mount. I think the part number is 85513. The HPI Hellfire wing mount. Here's one of the mounts. I got one of the mounts mounted already on the truck there. So I'm going to mount it. I'm going to mount it on the lower post. That way the wing is a little higher. Here's the mounting bracket for the wing mount. It has a little hole right there. I don't know if you can see it. Here's the other one. There's the hole right there. What I did is I got some little screws. Little screw, real little, you can't see it. I got it from this RC screw set here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stuff it in there upside down like that, put it in there and just use like a little pick, put it in there, make sure it lines up. So it's in there, and then what I'll do is when I drill the holes for the wing mount, screw it in there with the screw. The screw is gonna drill right into that bolt, have a good hold. So I'm just gonna put that on there, put it on there with some screws and some bolts. Yep. So, all right. Alright, I got everything in place. I love my wife. She lets me buy all this crap. So there's the wing mount with the nut inside. 4 screws is what I need to put through the mounting brackets here, through the holes of this wing mount here. And I'm going to screw it down with these little guys here. These two are what's going to go right through the top of the wing. Right through the top, right in the center there. I'm going to put these little spacers here. The screws are going to fit nicely right into there. That way you get a flush look. So the screw will go right in there. And I've already checked all my sizings, see if everything was going to fit, and it looks like everything's going to fit, so I'm going to put it together and see what it looks like. Okay, here what I noticed is the on the back Bajr, I have the ESC here where the stock one would go. If I put this on there, then the ESC is going to hit right there. So what I'm going to do is I took some dikes and just cut all the inside out. So I'm just taking the dikes to it and just turn it up. And then what I'll do is I just take a Dremel tool and just smooth it all out and put a flush flush screw right in the center there that goes to the bottom of the skid plate here. That way the ESC can sit right in there perfectly. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I already trimmed and smoothed out everything where the ESC goes. There's a screw right there that mounts to where the skid plate is. I got an audience. You got Jacob over there. Say hi, Jakey. You got Joshua. He's sanding some Rustler wheels. He's gonna paint up some Rustler wheels. Got a Rustler. Okay, anyways. The ESC is not gonna mount flush in there because this screw is gonna stick out. So what I do is I'm gonna get one of these from my little set of slash screws. And what I'll do is it's gonna mount flush in there to where the ESC would mount flush. It wouldn't wobble around on that screw. So I'm about to do that and then see how it goes. Alright, what I did is I took a Dremel tool here with this little green Dremel tool, stuck it in there and just wiggled it to taper the chassis. That way these tapered screws kind of go down in the chassis and fit flush. And I just stuck this in there and wiggled it counterclockwise, clockwise, it doesn't matter which way. And then I just stuck it in there like that, went like this, and then hit it around the very top to taper it. And that's what's going to set the screw flush in the chassis. That way I can put the ESC right on top of that screw and still have enough room for my mount here, my battery mount.